Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and of course part of the college football playoff. Hi folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's going to get the first crack on offense today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of the elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Porton. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Hoosiers offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle, it's Becker. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down. They're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Takes out. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Trapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Pass complete on a crossing route. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bama. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a shotgun run call. He shreds the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here.
here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Inside give now from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important second down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's got room to run. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
7th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. They're going to run it here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Grab behind the line. It's Horton. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Down the middle. It's Williams. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down here for this offense. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Horton. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So now on comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Bootleg looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Beebe. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Simpson. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown. Tie. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we're only at 3 ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Finds his man. It's Cooper. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To the air, it's Mendoza. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Or just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
They're There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. The receiver grabs it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Cuevas. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Simpson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeps it on the draw. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? It's a quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And they hand it off to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He gets loose. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Breaks an open space. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. shaky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Mendoza. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game. And they stop on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be? This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal, rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They call the draw play here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grab behind the line. It's Becker. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Gets made on the out route. Now here he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point try coming now.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Leaning on the run game here late. Spins away from defenders. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run the option. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Grab behind the line. It's Beebe. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense shoves them out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Completion sets up a second down play. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. The ball is caught. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. It's a draw play. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.